Oh my god, what the heck? Just look at those frame rates! See guys, there is fast and then there is fastest. But what I'll be showing you in today's video is like ultra fast. I never thought I'd be able to get my hands on such a crazy laptop. So previously I used to think that having a 360Hz gaming monitor was itself like crazy because that is the fastest monitor out there in the market. But now laptops are also getting like displays with 360Hz refresh rate, and I got my hands on one of them. So meet MSI's brand new 2021 edition 11th gen GE76 Rider gaming laptop. And best part is this laptop features a humongous 17.3-inch display that supports 360Hz ultra fast refresh rate, guys. I'm like blown away. This is the first laptop we'll be covering with such a high refresh rate, and I can't wait to see how it handles games. Along with that, it packs some incredibly powerful hardware on the inside. Like, it's got Intel's fastest CPU out there, guys, fastest gaming CPU, the i9 11980HK octa-core CPU, and pair that with the top-end RTX 3080 with 16GB VRAM. I can't wait to show you how this thing looks like. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here is our fastest gaming laptop from MSI, the GE76 Rider. It comes in different variants, guys. The model we have is the 11UH and comes in this sort of box packaging. We've got the MSI branding everywhere. It says True Gaming at the top, and backside also we've got their MSI's logo. Now let me just give you a closer look and show you the laptop's specs and main highlights mentioned on the packaging. See, I've told you, right, this is available in different variants. We have the top end variant that comes with a 17.3-inch 1080p IPS level 360Hz display, guys. That is the fastest variant available. And if you ask about the CPU, it's got Intel's 11th gen i9 11980HK, which is also Intel's fastest gaming CPU right now in the market, and is paired with Nvidia's RTX 3080 GPU. Couple that with 32 gigs of RAM and 1 TB PCI Gen 4 SSD on board. So those were some of the main highlights and specs of this laptop, and that is pretty much it, guys. There's nothing much written on the box packaging. It's a simple cardboard box and just has MSI branding. So without wasting any more time, let's quickly unbox it and finally check out the laptop. Let me grab my knife and cut this seal on the package. By the way, this laptop comes in only one color right now, which is the titanium blue variant. So I'm like pretty excited to see how this thing looks like. So as soon as you open it, we've got some paperwork at the top side. Must be a user manual and a warranty card. Just make sure to read that whenever you get time. Keeping that aside, guys, here's our brand new gaming laptop from MSI. Oh boy, this is massive. It is definitely a bit larger in size compared to your usual 15-inch gaming laptops, and comes nicely packed in this cotton bag. Let me just take it out and show you. Oh wow, just have a look at this beautiful piece of tech. Amazing. We'll just come back to the laptop in a moment. Along with that, you also get an accessory box in the package, which includes a 280-watt charging adapter to charge the laptop, and also a mains cord for the adapter. That's it. These are all the stuff we got in the package. Now let's have our first look at the laptop. But before that, let me just peel off the sticker at the top. This is the best part of unboxing. I love peeling stickers. So there you go, guys. Our first look at MSI's all new 11th gen GE76 Rider 11UH. Wow, it looks beautiful in this titanium blue. You've got an embossed MSI Dragon logo at the top, and the complete top lid is made of metal. Build quality looks solid, guys. It's like a mix between metal and polycarbonate and looks wonderful. I've told you, right, this is a 17.3-inch gaming laptop. That means the whole footprint is a bit larger than the usual gaming laptops in the market, and it easily weighs around like 2.9 kgs, and the thickness is around like 1 inch, so it's definitely a chunky boy in the hand. Now what I'll do is I'll just give you all a closer look and show you all the available connectivity ports on this model. There's a Kensington lock, a big exhaust vent to let the heat escape, a tiny battery charging indicator, USB 3.2 Gen 2 port, a Type-C Gen 2 port, 3.5mm audio port, and you see this grill over here. This is a special set of woofer with passive bass radiator that greatly boost your audio experience. We'll talk about the audio also in a moment. Now going to the front side, guys, the Rider comes with a beautiful RGB light bar on the front side that is completely customizable using MSI software, and I'll show you once we power on the laptop. Now going to the right, here we've got some more ports. As usual, there's a right woofer with a passive bass radiator, a USB 3.2 Gen 1 port, a card reader is also there, one more USB 3.2 Gen 1 port, and another exhaust vent. Now going to the backside, guys, you've got two more huge exhaust vents, so there's a lot of ventilation on this system to keep this machine running cool. And at the center, you've got some more ports which include a display port, Thunderbolt port, Ethernet port, HDMI is also there, and lastly a charging port to connect the charging adapter. That's it, these are all the available connectivity ports on it, and here's how the bottom panel of the laptop looks like. You've got a honeycomb kind of structure going on with a couple of vents and cutouts to let the heat escape and keep it running cool, some rubber foot pads at the top and bottom, and some info regarding the product. If you ask about the upgradability part, I've told you right, the laptop comes with like 32 gigs of RAM on board, 16 into 2 clocked at 3200 MHz, but you can even upgrade them up to 64 GB. Talking about the storage, well, it has two M.2 SSD slots on it. One of them is occupied with 1 TB PCI Gen 4 SSD and the other one is vacant, but you can upgrade that with only a Gen 3 SSD. So that was our complete overview on the exteriors of the laptop. Now let me just open it and show you how the interiors look like. There you go, our first look at MSI's brand new 11th gen GE76 Rider gaming laptop. Holy smokes, this looks awesome, and as soon as you open it, the first thing you'll notice a sticker mentioning that it supports 360Hz ultra fast refresh rate display. That is awesome, right? I can't wait to play games on this machine. So let me quickly tell you about the display. As mentioned before, it comes with a 17.3-inch 1080p Full HD IPS level display that supports 360Hz ultra fast refresh rate. And if you talk about the bezels on the sides and top are thin, but if you look at the bottom bezel, that is definitely a bit thick. You've got the MSI logo here, and going to the top there's a webcam, but the good thing about the webcam is it's got a 1080p webcam, which is quite a rare thing to see on a laptop. So that is about the upper half section. Now let's have a look at the lower half and talk about the keyboard and the touchpad. The GE76 Rider comes with a SteelSeries per-key RGB backlit gaming keyboard that has a full desktop style layout with a dedicated number pad to the right. Quality of the keyboard is nice, the keys feel tactile and clicky, love the feedback, and on the overall feels quite comfortable while typing. The RGB on it is fully customizable using MSI's Mystic lighting software, and you can even adjust the brightness on the go using the function keys. Coming to the touchpad, it was working fine, accurately detecting all my inputs and gestures, no dead zones also anywhere, but I was not that satisfied with the quality of it, guys, considering the premium price tag. There was a bit of flex when you place your finger on it, and I wish it had mechanical left and right click buttons. Okay, time to talk about the main stuff, starting off with the display. The Rider comes with a massive 17.3-inch Full HD 1080p IPS level display, and the display quality was very good. Though I have to mention there are multiple display variants available for different sort of needs, like one for gaming and other models for the productivity. We have the panel that is best for gaming and comes with an insanely fast 360Hz refresh rate. Like seriously, that is crazy for a laptop. There's good amount of detail, everything looks crisp and clear no matter you're reading text on websites or even playing games, and the panel was also decently bright at around 310 nits. The colors were nice and vibrant. The panel covers around 72% DCI-P3 color gamut, so you'll have a great time watching movies or even playing games on it. Viewing angles are also nice. But again, if you're a creator and you want the best display for productive or creative sort of applications like Photoshop, then I'd advise you to get the QHD or 4K variant of the Rider, as they offer much accurate and wider color gamut range than this one. But again, on that model, you won't get this fast refresh rate, so the choice is up to you. On the overall, it's a great display for gaming, and I can't wait to put this thing into action. Coming to the sound, the Rider comes with two front-firing speakers beside the keyboard and two drivers on the side, which MSI is calling as duo-wave woofers. And I have to say the audio quality was also really good on the laptop. It was producing good clarity with minimum distortion, and the audio output was also loud and satisfying. Just check out this demo so you'll get an idea. Alright, now comes the fun part. I know you people have been eagerly waiting for this, so let's talk about the performance. Firstly, the specs. The model I have is a top spec variant that packs Intel's newest 11th Gen i9 11980HK CPU, and guys, let me tell you, this is the fastest laptop CPU right now in the market. It's an 8-core 16-thread CPU based on a 10nm process and has a max turbo clock of up to 5 GHz. Pair that with Nvidia's top-of-the-line RTX 3080 with 16GB GDDR6 memory, 165W max DGP and 1710 MHz boost clock. There's nothing less you can expect from this rig. No matter what sort of AAA title game you throw at it, even with all the graphics maxed out, it's gonna mop the floor with it. And not just for gaming guys, the CPU is also powerful enough to handle heavy multitasking loads and can be great for content creation or productive sort of applications also. You can easily do all your 4K video editing, rendering without breaking a sweat. So time to put this thing into action. Let's play some games and see what this beast is capable of. We'll be playing at 1080p resolution with all the graphics maxed out, starting off first with Doom Eternal. By the way, you can keep a check on all the CPU stats at the top left corner. Holy mother of tech, what sort of freaking performance is that? I've never seen a laptop push past 300 FPS on this game at max graphics. That is ridiculously good performance, guys. The gameplay feels so smooth, like seriously smooth as butter. On an average, we were getting around 260 to 270 FPS in this game and frequently hitting 320 or 330 FPS also in certain scenes. Initially, I was not expecting this at all. I've seen so many laptops that come with fast refresh rate displays, but the hardware on them could never push it to the limits unless you lower down the resolution and graphics. But here the story was completely different. I mean, you can see, right? I don't need to say anything. Imagine playing FPS or e-sport title games like Valorant, CSGO or PUBG. You're gonna love the experience on this laptop. Talking about the thermals, considering those many exhaust and vents on the body, I expected it to run a bit more cooler, but the CPU was fluctuating around 74 to 76 degrees centigrade and the GPU was also reaching around 85 to 86 degrees centigrade in the turbo profile. And also I have to mention the fan noise also gets quite loud in these situations and can be a bit disturbing unless you're playing using headphones. Okay, let's also play some AAA title games and see how it performs. We're playing GTA 5 at max graphics and we're getting around 100 to 110 FPS on an average. You'll get pretty much similar results even on games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Far Cry and Assassin's Creed series. On the overall, I was quite satisfied with the results. We're almost coming to an end, so let me also tell you about the battery life. It comes with a 99.9 watt-hour battery and despite having such a big battery, the battery life was kinda mediocre. On an average sort of use like browsing the web, watching YouTube videos and slight text editing at 60% brightness, I only got around 3 hours of battery life. Well, that was my video on MSI's newest 11th gen GE76 Rider gaming laptop. I can say it's a laptop on steroids, guys. Like seriously, ridiculously good performance thanks to Intel's fastest mobile gaming CPU, the i9-11980HK, paired with the top variant RTX 3080, and not to forget that ultra-fast 360Hz display. I only wish it had a bit better response time. It was around 7 to 8 milliseconds. Anyways, this is still like a dream gaming laptop for every gamer out there. It costs around 3.5 lakh rupees in India. I'll just leave a link to that in the description box below. You can check it out there. So that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.